Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'm going to give you a raw review and my personal opinion on the all-new 2019 Toyota Rav4, which is one of their best-selling cars in their lineup. Okay, so inside the Toyota Rav4, the all-new 2019, we're just gonna go a quick tour of the center console here. This is the XLE model, and it actually comes fairly equipped. It does have cloth seats, no heated seats in this car, but it does have dual auto climate control, which is really nice. I obviously can just turn on the dual here and then sync the two if I need to. You got defrost, rear, eco heat cool, which is I guess a placebo effect of climate control. I'm not too sure. Up top here we have the new infotainment system, which is actually very functional. I really have gotten to like this infotainment system. It's very simple, easy to navigate. Obviously you can go into your menu button here and you can go into audio, phone, apps, and all these different settings, so it's very customizable. On your home screen, it gives you all the core information that you need. Down here on the left-hand side is your phone. Up here on the top left is your radio, and then obviously on the right side is your fuel economy. You'd be coming back today, but you didn't. There's much that I can do, really far to be us two, and I miss you, baby. This car, if we go here to the center, I've been driving it now for a couple days. And you can see I'm averaging 26.7. When I'm driving on the highway, that goes up to 27, 28, depending on traffic. So for a mid-size compact SUV, it's getting really, really awesome gas mileage. Pretty happy with it. Toyota, in the all-new 2019 platform, comes standard with lane assist and adaptive cruise control, which obviously when you're driving in the city or in traffic is actually a really nice feature to use. The car will come to a stop depending on the traffic, and then all you have to do is either touch the cruise control button or tap the fuel. The car will just continue on driving according to the speed of traffic, which is kind of relaxing. The lane assist I typically turn off because sometimes, you know, you drift a little bit. In my case, sometimes I do it on purpose and all the beeping and the noises gets annoying, so I turn that feature off, but it's a really nice safety feature. This car also comes standard with, in the XLE at least, which is the mid-size or the middle of the range SUV here for the RAV4. As you can see, comes with blind spot protection. Standard as well, we have a nice sunroof, which you can vent up or fully open. I think Toyota has done a really fabulous job with this vehicle. The other thing that this car comes with in this model is you have Eco Drive Mode, Normal, Sport, and then of course if you have snow, mud, or rock and dirt, you can set features. In my humble opinion, based off my real raw review here, those buttons kind of are just a little bit of a placebo effect. I'm not actually noticing too much of a difference in the drive. It might, you know, adjust the RPMs depending on eco and sport mode like most cars today with their electronic transmissions. As for the snow, mud, and rock, I haven't really been able to honestly experiment with those features, but based off of looking at the display here on the car, it shows all-wheel drive here, but when I'm driving, it actually will show me where power is going to the wheels. So right now as I roll, it's going to all four evenly. But as I start to drive, it adjusts everything accordingly. As you can see, it adjusts everything accordingly depending on where I am. And then of course, it also shows you the center of gravity and the body roll in the center there with that little red dot. So it's pretty intuitive. So there's a lot of technology in this car, you know, being the fact that it is a Toyota. The RAV4 is a really nice car so far. I'm really enjoying the drive, and I can show you a little bit more on the outside here. Obviously your window here is automatic down, automatic up, automatic down, and automatic up on the passenger side. And of course, if you watch Doug DeMaro's review, which I have, if you have a window open and shut the car off, it will tell you that the moonroof and window is open, which is kind of nice. I also wanted to make a note here that the rear window is also automatic down and automatic up. And as you can see, the rear windows go all the way down. So this is pretty cool, guys. Toyota has really stepped up their game in this model. And I want to just walk around the outside and give you my personal opinion on the outside. I think that the car here is a good looking car. I think that Toyota has taken the best design, in my opinion, like right here. If you look at this wheel here, just take away the wheel center cap, this could look like a Jeep. You know what I mean? So they've taken cool designs from Jeep, but then when you go and you walk around the outside, the front and the rear of the vehicle, you can see that they've given it some really awesome design features on the headlights, the grille, the fog lights. Everything has a really, really aggressive look on this car. As others have noted, it's very aggressive looking and it doesn't look like an ordinary car, which I think is going to really help, you know, sell more Toyotas for the Rav4 model. This is a really, really good looking car. It's not all that boring in terms of looks. In terms of drive, let's go take you on the road. I'll show you what it's like. As you can see, once you hit the hold button there, it just holds the car in place while you're in drive. So if you are driving in the city or in traffic or just at a traffic light and you want to take your foot off the brake, you just tap that hold button, or in some cases you can even put the parking brake on and the car will just stay still, as you can see. And then as soon as you just tap the gas here, the car will start to roll. Okay guys, so I just showed you the hold button feature before I started driving the car here. And once you tap that hold button, that feature is now engaged for the remainder of the drive. So as soon as I come to a stop now, the car will automatically put it on hold, which I think is great. So here we are, I am on hold, it's engaged. Power, as I showed you, is going to all four wheels, and I'm just gonna start driving. Just as simple as that. So, as you've seen on the outside, they've stepped up the aggressiveness of this vehicle, which I think was a good idea. It's gonna definitely up the game of this car segment, and I think they're gonna just sell that many more Toyota RAV4s. It's a good looking car, it's comfortable in here. Sometimes when you get into these Hyundais and Toyotas and some of these other cars, I hate to say it like this, but it get, like, for me at least, my back gets uncomfortable. There's really not that great of support. Maybe it's the positioning of the seat and the height of the seat and my legs, and I don't know what it is, but sometimes my legs, you know, get tired of driving, which if you're driving long distance, it can be a little bit of annoying. But I've spent a couple hours in this car, guys, and the seat position at least and the car has been extremely comfortable. Obviously, it's got a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine which produces 206 horsepower, faster than the outgoing 2018 model. Same motor, same transmission. It is certainly not the most aggressive, but it's fat, you know, it does the trick. You just gotta know your limitations with the power. And I think that most people that are buying this car aren't buying this for the speed. They're buying it for the practicality, the convenience, and obviously the technology. For $30,000 or $31,000 MSRP of this model, you're getting more technology than some higher end luxury brands that charge you for those amenities. So it's certainly a value add. It's economical. The fuel economy is really amazing in this car for an SUV. And all in all, the driving experience is pleasant. The positioning of the armrest to the drive select mode here for me is very comfortable. Obviously, like many people, I'm sure you all enjoy putting your hand on the drive select gear shifter while you're driving. It's kind of a comfortable way to lean and drive. Everything is just in perfect arm's reach. The only thing that's a little bit of a stretch is getting to the radio. But again, you have the controls on your steering wheel here. You have Bluetooth control, full cell phone control, volume control, mode control, and of course, a seek, a preset select mode that you can control from your steering wheel. So to reach for the radio is actually not necessary. This car is also equipped with automatic lights, so they turn on and off automatically, which is nice. Years ago, cars didn't come with those things. You have to turn the cars, the lights on manually. Today, obviously, as technology evolves and it becomes cheaper to produce, which is what's happening, it becomes, easier for car companies such as Toyota to offer these things without charging you. Cruise control, as I mentioned earlier, is adaptive cruise control. You can set the distance, like most cars, with adaptive cruise control from the cars in front of you. It does a really nice job of not slamming on the brakes. Like the original cars with adaptive cruise control, if it needed to slam on the brakes, it would like abruptly slam the brakes, which was kind of annoying. I personally never liked it, which means I would never use it. But in this car, it drives fairly normal. Sometimes it's got a little quirkiness, but overall, it's fairly usable, user-friendly and comfortable, I should say. I like this car, guys. If you're in the market for a mid-size compact SUV and you don't want to spend a ton of money on a luxury one, this car is really nice. It's comfortable. It's got all the equipment. It's got plenty of cup holders. You got 2 cup holders here in the center console. You got 2 cup holders on the doors, and then in the back you also have cup holders in the doors as well for the rear passengers. In terms of blind spot, in terms of rear visibility here, using the mirror, there is a terrible, absolutely terrible blind spot on the passenger side rear here. You cannot see the side of the car through the mirror here, but the good news is, guys, you do have blind spot protection on your mirrors on the side, like I mentioned earlier. So it's almost kind of a wash. If you're comfortable using your side mirrors and you rely on the technology, which I do, the mirror is really only going to be good. The rear view mirror here is only going to be good for seeing behind you, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. The transmission here is responsive. You don't have a lot of power, like I mentioned. 206 horsepower is not a lot of power, but yet the transmission, the way it responds to the pedal and to the environment that you're driving in, it does deliver the power needed to move the car forward in a semi-non-aggressive way, because it's not that fast. If you guys enjoyed this video, I want you to give it a thumbs up, give me your comments below, and also smash that subscribe button. I got a lot of cool plans coming down the pike for this channel. I do like reviewing cars like this, and I also enjoy getting my hands a little dirty to teach you guys a little bit about repairs and whatever else I'm doing in my car life. So hit that like button, that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.